Section 4.5, we're going to look at expressions versus equations. Okay, expressions and equations look similar, and we do similar things with them, but they are different, and we do different things. An expression is just a combination of letters and variables. For example, an expression might be 2x minus 5. That would be an expression. That one would be fully simplified. There really wouldn't be anything we can do with it. An equation, on the other hand, is two expressions connected with an equal to sign. 2x minus 5 equals 0. Generally, what we want to do with expressions is we want to simplify, and what we want to do with equations is we want to solve. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple examples, show you the difference. Okay, so here's something. How about minus 6k plus 2 times k plus 4? Is that an expression or is that an equation? Well, it's pretty easy to tell the difference. I wrote it down. Does it have an equal to sign? No, there's no equal to sign, so it can't be an equation, so it must simply be an expression. When we have an expression, the directions will typically be simplify. Okay, well, to simplify, we've been doing this now. We have minus 6k plus, we use our distributive property, 2k plus 8, and then we combine our like terms, minus 4k plus 8. All right, so there's my first example. Here's the next example. How about 3 times x minus 2 minus 7x plus 2 equals 4 times 3x plus 1. Is this one an expression or an equation? Well, again, it should be easy to tell. There's an equal sign right there. Equal to sign tells me this is an equation, and the directions for equations will be solve. But notice, in order to solve an equation, you have to simplify first. Our left-hand side, if you think of just the left-hand side, it's an expression. It needs to be simplified. If you look at just the right-hand side, it's an expression also. It needs to be simplified. So part of solving equations is the process of simplifying expressions. So let's simplify the left-hand side first. To simplify that left-hand side, I have to distribute. So I distribute the 3 through. I get 3x minus 6 minus, I distribute that minus sign, 7x minus 2. Okay? And again, right now I'm just simplifying the expression. I am not solving the equation yet, so I can't do something like add 7x to both sides. Notice if I were to add 7x here, it would be on the same side of the equal. That would be wrong. All I'm going to do is combine my like terms. So I've got a 3x minus 7x, that's minus 4x. And then I've got a minus 6 and a minus 2. That makes minus 8. Okay, so I simplified the left-hand side as much as I could. Now I'll go to the right-hand side. The right-hand side is easier. Distribute 12x plus 4. I just write it down again there. Okay, so now I have simplified the expression on the left. I simplified the expression on the right. Now I'm ready to solve the equation. To solve the equation, I have to get all the x's together. So I'm going to do a minus 12x on both sides of the equal sign. That gives me minus 16x minus 8 equals 4. Add 8 to both sides to get the numbers on the right. Minus 16x equals 12. Divide both sides by minus 16. X is 12 over minus 16. That's minus, let's see, how can I reduce? I guess I can take a 4 out. Minus 3/4 would be my answer. Okay, so that's pretty much all there is in this section. You need to look at a problem, recognize the difference between an expression and an equation. Again, it should be easy. Equations have equals in them, expressions don't. When I ask you to simplify an expression, You're using the distributive property, combining like terms. When I ask you to solve an equation, you first have to go through that simplify process. You have to simplify the left-hand side if needed, simplify the right-hand side if needed, and then move on to solving.